Hi there, Vinny from Project Frugal. I've found an amazing opportunity on Facebook where I could turn only $1,000 into $12,000 within 3 days. Now that is incredible. Are you interested? Well, check it out and follow me for more. Okay, so here we are. So I came across this particular profile when I was looking for something, and what you often see on all sorts of pages, different posts and all sorts of things like that, is someone will be claiming all of a sudden, out of the blue, randomly, you want to make a whole pile of money? Well, I can do that and just, sign up with me, give me an instant message, and here we go. So here's another example of that. So I decided this time, okay, well, I'm sick of these people posting these things. Why don't I do a little bit of investigation and see what we can find out? So I did. So essentially what I did is I private messaged probably about 5 or 6 of these particular scammers. They all look the same, and they've all got these, weird and wonderful characters with lots of colour and all the rest of it. And they've all pretty much got in their introduction, check this out, all of these particular job titles. So this person, Deborah Elizabeth, professional Bitcoin mining, binary options, forex trading, expert options, online trading, and account manager. That's a mouthful. Works at senior account manager at Bitcoin investment and forex trading. I wasn't aware that that was a company, but apparently it is. Also a senior account manager, binary expect trader. That's a new one. Forex trading, Bitcoin mining, more of the same, DM, etc. Which I believe would probably be direct message. Senior expert manager, well, that's even more impressive. At cryptocurrency forex trade / Bitcoin mining. Notice the undercapitalized B there and the capital M over there. That fills me with confidence. And on it goes. Also a senior account manager. Oh, hang on, they've doubled up that one. It just goes on. Senior female account manager, professional expert trader, senior female account manager again, professional expert trader again, investor and account manager at essentially the same thing. Studied at forex trading, another university that I've never heard of, and from Moscow, which is a bonus. Married, joined, what are we looking at here, 6 years ago, and followed by a whole bunch of people apparently. So if we have a look at the posts, David Obibi and Divine Peter. Congratulations, Mrs. Grace, my happy investor that I have received her profit. Wow, excellent. So, one thing they like to do is they like to put lots of cash, champagne bottles, new cars, new houses, all that sort of stuff. That seems to be quite a common pattern. If we go and have a look at who's like this, generally what you'll find is Deborah Elizabeth is one of the likers down the bottom there, so she's liked her own page. And you've got a whole bunch of suspicious looking names, I would have to say, that probably got nothing to do with this particular person. However, we go down a little bit further, this person apparently has got a new car, because Mrs. Deborah, I never knew you were this legit with all the doubts I have about this trading, still yet you proved me wrong. Don't worry about the punctuation, that's not important. They will often mention God, how God will bless them and their family, and maybe quote some Bible scriptures just to make it sound truthful and honest. I never regret contacting you. Well, that's flowing and glowing endorsement if I've ever heard one. We keep going down. Enjoy every minute of our life. God gives you hopes and dreams in a size that's too large. And look, this one's got almost 1 million Philippine pesos by the looks of things. That is incredibly impressive. Now this was very interesting because this is a video clip. You might be able to pick some of this up. You might not. That's alright. But essentially, this person was essentially saying how wonderful this thing is, and unfortunately the voice didn't actually match up with the video. So it's like a fake voice with a person just speaking like this, but someone else speaking completely differently. So that is very convincing once again. And look, here we go, another bundle of cash, of course. More cash, lots more cash. Seem to be targeting the Filipinos here with bundles of cash. You know, a few screenshots. It's always broken English generally with these particulars. Oh, look, more cash. Mountains of cash and smiling faces. You know, words cannot express how happy I am at this moment. Just received the profit. Incredible. And on, well, more cash. On and on and on and on it goes. Now, there was one that I found earlier. We'll just scroll right down to the bottom, see how far we get down. That'll be another wonky video, I guarantee it. And, well, it's still going. It's going and going and going. Now, sometimes these particular people seem to put these things, well, it's going on and on and on. But it's more of the same, because you'll find that people who like these pages are generally either the same people over and over and over. It's hard to say. I mean, clearly these people are making money out of this because they are scamming people and they are making money. Otherwise, if they weren't making money, they would go and do something else, like something honest and legitimate. This one here. So Deborah Elizabeth is with David O'Bibby. Okay, let's open this link here. Now, apparently this is David O'Bibby. So either David O'Bibby has had a sex change operation, or is a woman, older woman with a strange first name, a man's first name, one might suggest. And you know, David O'Bibby is happy because, well, you have done it again, ma'am. Now I can believe that your company really pay more better. I withdrawed my profit this morning from your company to my wallet, and I'm really so grateful. Extra space there. I promise to share this genuine investment to my country and to my families and friends. Excellent. So that'll be a bonus for the United States of America, where the 74,000, presumably US dollars, is going to be shared with the American people. Thanks to you, Deborah Elizabeth. Most grateful. And, you know, David's looking quite well there, but unfortunately it looks like David's profile sort of abruptly ends. Only created 2 months ago. Obviously we've got the smiling faces, we've got the stars in the background, and then we've got the thank you very much. And one photo, and let's just go and have a look at David O'Bibby's friends. Well, quite a few followers, I've got to say. A lot of followers, including Will Smith. Are these people following her, or is she following them? Who knows? Well, that certainly convinced me. I think David O'Bibby is following her, so that's very convincing. And about, well, not a lot to see there. Works at New York Daily News Sports. So this woman clearly looks like a sports presenter, or you know, some sort of woman who is right into her sports and loves working at sports, even though she's probably at least 65 to 70, possibly even older than that. So that's impressive. So, wasn't a good example, but we'll go back here and we'll have a look at Divine Peter. Now, I found something interesting about this particular one. So Divine Peter, unusual name for a lady, but hey, who am I to judge? Again, this person is from the Philippines. Loves barrel racing. Who doesn't? Competitive dance. I can understand. Competitive weightlifting and powerlifting. Now, do those arms look like the arms of a competitive weightlifter or powerlifter? No. Bass guitar? I don't think so. Coding? I could understand that. Comic book collecting? So, an unusual selection of hobbies and things that they're interested in. So, we've got a Bible verse there. That looks legitimate. No one's liked it. None of Divine Peter's friends. We've got another Bible verse here. We've got a picture of the Philippine Coast Guard. And what else have we got here? Right, this is a bit I wanted to show you. So, ma'am, I'm talking to Deborah Elizabeth, of course. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for what you have done. My house is still in progress now because of your wonderful work. Oh, it's dreaming. Thank you so much for all this money that you've given me, Deborah Elizabeth, with a wonderful investment. Wonderful investment. And of course, Deborah Elizabeth will probably be liking that, along with all these other African and Filipino type people. Catherine Deborah, that sounds very suspicious. I'd be interested to go and have a look at that profile. But a lot of them are called Elizabeth or Deborah, seem to be in the titles of some of these Facebook scammers attempting to implement their crypto schemes and plans. So this house here, if we have a look at this picture here, we can see that this little sign here as part of this truck says UN Builders, and these are not Filipino trees. Now, I don't know a lot about the Philippines, but I know that that is not a coconut palm. So I would suggest it's not a coconut palm, and we'll go and check out UN Builders, which I've already taken the liberty of doing. So if we have a look on here, so UN Builders, we are Canada's foremost deconstruction and salvage company. Well, look at that. What's Canada doing in Manila? I don't know. And you probably don't know either, I'd say. But so that's very suspicious, shall we say. So forget about David Abibi. Divine Peter is getting her house done in Canada. Maybe it's her holiday home, who knows. But very suspicious regardless. So got a holiday home. We've got the selection of photos there. Once again, there's let's have a look at her friends. Well, she's got no friends besides this guy here, who's got almost 2,200 friends. So what can you say? So that's pretty good. And well, still in the Philippines, and but with the holiday home in Canada, of course, and loves the New York Yankees and Cincinnati Reds. Who doesn't? Especially if you live in the Philippines and you've got a home in Canada, and of course you watch 7 News Sydney, because that's just what you do when you live in the Philippines and you've got a holiday home in Canada and you support some American sports teams. So got to share the love around, and also likes all these Singaporean companies here, such as Straits Times, Wake Up Singapore, Mothership.sg, whatever that's about, in the Singapore island. So very interesting. So what I did, I reached out to Deborah Elizabeth, and we'll have a look at that, and I said, hello dear friend, can you help me invest into the Bitcoin? I have about 10k US dollars to invest, so 10,000 US dollars. Is it theoretically true? Well, technically I could draw out 10 grand US dollars and it would be true. So I have some money to potentially invest in the Bitcoin, and that was 6:30 at night, and just left it alone because I'd replied to a few of these investing experts, and this is the first one that came back to me, so cool, let's go with that. Welcome to my page. You must have contacted me regarding trading, right? And I was busy at the time. Come back to her a little bit later. Yes. Kindly tell me your name and location to enable us to proceed further. I'm in New Zealand. Do you have a website? Yes, for sure. Have you ever traded in binary options and trading before? Remember, this is an attractive blonde woman who apparently has bad English, but has a multitude of different jobs. So that's very impressive. No, I haven't. Let me guide you through the process, okay? Sure. Forex trading is an online investment which help an individual like you, well, me, and everyone else, to earn more profits after 3 days, only 3 days of trading with your little investment capital. Well, that's impressive. That is very impressive. You invest initial startup capital, then I trade with it to earn you more profits. Oh. And I get only 20% of the profits. Do you understand? Yes, of course I understand. That's clear. And here's the fantastic returns here. So invest $500, earn, well, over 5,000. So that's 10 times your amount. But magically, if you invest $1,000, all the way down to invest $1,000, earn 11,800. So what an amazing return. That's 10 times your money in only 3 days. Well, hang on, more than 10 times your money in only 3 days. So how much do you want to start up your trade with? Or maybe $1,000 to start. How can you make the money so quick? Well, no answer to that, is there? Once you invest now, then after 3 days of trading, your profits will be sent directly to your bank account or a Bitcoin. It's your choice. Oh, really? Okay, do you have a website I can look at for more information? I'm here to guide you through the process. So interesting, there is no website. They are just here to guide me through the process. Once you invest now, I will get you registered in my company platform so you can monitor your trade account and watch how your profits grow daily. Now, I wouldn't be surprised. You would probably invest your money with this particular person. They would send you some flaky looking link which would say, here's your initial investment. You might have a username, login and password, and it would grow like magic, and then you would be encouraged to keep that money in and keep the money in, and then you would either lose the whole lot if they wanted to keep this fake scam going, but they probably generate swags of profiles like this, so it probably wouldn't matter. But I did ask, how do I get the initial investment money through to you? I'll purchase via Bitcoin. So they're going to purchase me via Bitcoin. Wow, that's unusual. Do you have a credit or debit card to enable you purchase Bitcoin? Yes. Do you have a Bitcoin wallet? No, I don't. No. Alright, changelly.com. Click on the link and send screenshot. Let me guide you through the process of purchasing. Right. So they want me to set up a Bitcoin wallet, put some money into it, presumably ship it off to their Bitcoin account. Presumably they'd ship it off to their other Bitcoin account. And it would just get lost. And something would happen and it would never come back. So I said, I'll have a look tomorrow. I have some things to do, aka make this video. Can you send me your website info so I can check it out more? 8, you ready to purchase Bitcoin now and start your trading? Okay, well at least I corrected that, because that is not very good English for an attractive looking blonde woman with a multitude of different job titles, senior account manager, expert, and all that sort of stuff. I have some things to do tonight. Can you send me your website details so I can have a look, please? I'll send it over when you're ready to start. Well, technically I am ready to start, but I'd just like to check out your details on your website, and you're not providing that at the moment. Okay, maybe tomorrow then. I need to look at your website first before investing to know it's safe. Well, that's logical. Once you are ready, we will proceed to that. Okay, thanks. Thumbs up. Right, so there we go. So, very, very suspicious. So I also had a look at another one of these people who had thumbs up at one of these things here, and we come across Mubarak Demiji. And of course, Mubarak was referred to Deborah Elizabeth, of course, as you do get referred to this, and you try things. And because he thought it was a scam company, but he tried it, and he earned 80 grand, which was fantastic. And there's a picture of Mubarak, because all sort of Middle Eastern men, well, I don't know where this name is actually from, but oh, look at that. He's a new Facebook account. Okay, well, that's interesting. He's got 3 photos. Looks like his account was also created less than a month ago. And, he's made a fortune. And, he's got no friends to show, shall we say. He's got no information to show. He's got 3 photos. He certainly doesn't look like a Mubarak to me, unless it's her, but I think it's him. But it could be either of them. But I don't think either of them, to be honest, are called it Mubarak. And looks a bit suspicious. Yeah, so as you can see, this profile has been around for 6 years now, so it could have been created 6 years ago and just been basically sitting there for 6 years. If we scroll down to the bottom of it, we'll just see how far back we can get some stuff. More and more and more of the same. Maybe no one complains about this, because I can guarantee you're not going to get 10 times your money within 3 days. I can guarantee that. So it's just more of the same. It's just pictures of flash cars, fancy things, and you know, this is probably the same person as this woman in the photo here, but I bet she likes her own post. Does she? Yes, she does. There she is. Got the fifth one down. So she likes her own post, and as they all do. And Richie Marvellous, you godlike Chuck Woo So Miji also likes it. Oh, he loves it, in fact. Along with these other Nigerian sounding names, I'd have to say, because that's the way they roll. And you know, you got the fireplace, you got the smile, the secret of success, the wads of cash, the Bitcoin, and she's still smiling, and there's money everywhere, and she's still smiling, and yeah. And I can guarantee that she's gonna help you. Yes. That about wraps it up for this video. Not everything that glistens is golden, and not everything is as good as it sounds. So I hope you enjoyed this video, hope you learned something. Keep an eye out for those scammers. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, and see you later.